Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. Divine Feminines, I do have a channeled message here for you. Since the holidays are coming up, guys, for some of you as well, just be wary of like Thanksgiving, get togethers, being invited out places. And because I keep hearing that somebody's trying to ambush you, Divine Feminines. And I do feel like the energy of like provocation, like somebody wants you to see them with someone. So many of you could have like a divine masculine who is dealing with a karmic situation. And I feel like whoever you are, you can't help but have encounters with your counterpart, because you could have like family friends, mutual friends, like whatever the case is, you guys tend to run into one another. And I feel like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, there is this karmic, okay? It's this woman that I can see who they really are hoping to run into you, to have you see them with the divine masculine, okay? So look out for this, because I am seeing like a get together or a gathering where divine feminines, you kind of have no choice but to be there. And I have a feeling like it has to do with family. Like it's only around this time of the year that everybody gets together like this. It's gonna look bad if you're not there, type of thing. And you have this like feeling of like, oh, I don't want to go, like I'm feeling like uncomfortable, a lot of pressure. But the underlying energy behind this is I feel like whoever this karmic is with your divine masculine, they are praying for an opportunity to run into you just so that you can see them with the masculine. But another thing I'm getting is like they're going to get a rude awakening, because wherever you guys are headed to, it's going to be an environment where there's also going to be like not only your family, but there's also going to be like friends, people maybe you've never met. I'm seeing like a party setting where some of you have family members that love hosting big events, and based off of that, you guys are going to surprise this woman, whoever this woman is that's hoping to get some kind of reaction out of you. You're going to give them a rude awakening, because I feel like you're going to end up showing up and you're going to be looking so good that it just disrupts the whole flow of the energy everywhere. Like I feel like you're gonna have people checking you out left, right, and center. Everybody's gonna be complimenting you like crazy. They want to know where you got your hair done. They're gonna be wanting to like look at your nails. They're gonna be like, where did you get your outfit from? And you're gonna be so caught up in that energy that it's gonna be very difficult for you to even notice that your masculine is there with somebody. Like that is the vibe I'm getting. Like as soon as you get there, someone's hoping that your face is going to be like, oh my God, and you're going to be caught off guard and start feeling uncomfortable. But I'm seeing like as you guys get there, before you even have a chance to get provoked, like the crowd just swarms you. And everybody's like, oh my God, like how are you? And oh my God, you look so good. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but some of you are going to be in this situation, okay? So let's see what it's going to do for your divine masculines. So we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we're also getting give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? So the funny thing about this is I feel like seeing you show up is going to be like a synchronicity or a sign for your divine masculine. Like it's almost like they thought that you weren't going to show up, or they weren't going to see you again because of some of the interactions that you guys have had in the past. Maybe they thought that you were going to skip out on this event in some way. And it's like when they see you, they can't help but feel like, damn, great. Like there you are, right back in his heart space again, right back in his mind. He might even pick up himself and leave early, like leave the get together early. The person that he's with could want to leave early as well. But I feel like this has a lot to do with somebody trying to provoke you, and then the repercussions or the consequences of them trying to do that is great. Like now your divine masculines are back on your energy, okay? They're maybe back wishing, hoping, and praying that you two can maybe manifest some type of opportunity to talk, or that's why I feel like somebody's going to be in a rush to leave, because now that your masculine is feeling this way after seeing you, And also seeing other people swarm you, like there could have been like, you know, like uncles there and uncles' friends or cousins, and the cousins' friends were like, yo, who is this? Like, let me meet them too. And he did not like seeing all of this like attention on you. And I feel like whoever he was with became immediately insecure. It was like their plans just, it got foiled. Okay, somebody really tried to get a reaction out of you, and instead they ended up feeling really out of place and really uncomfortable. Okay, so now let's see what your divine masculines are dealing with in terms of like what's on their mind now when it comes to this connection. Okay, I won't take all of these, but we do have remember and awakening, so they could be feeling really nostalgic. Maybe the way that you smelled, maybe the way that you looked as you entered the room. It was like, oh my goodness, great. All of these feelings come rushing back in. It's like that feeling of awakening to the connection again. And it's like an opening of their heart space. Opening to receive or remember the good times. Remember how it feels when you two, you know, are really vibing. Like it's... I'm hearing too, like this is a reunion. It could be a family reunion that you guys are going to. Like that's the time when you guys connect, is around like the holidays, Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And it's another cycle. It's another cycle that is opening up itself again. Okay, and now we have the dark night of the soul. Moon energy. Okay, twin flame energy. So this is you two beginning another cycle and remembering the connection again. This is your divine masculines realizing that they may want to give this a chance. They might start questioning the current relationship that they're in, which is crazy because I feel like your divine masculines were really just trying to move forward. They didn't even think that they were going to run into you. Meanwhile, the person that they're with was like, please, like, let the divine feminine be there, and I'm going to stick it to them, and I'm going to hold on to the divine masculine's arm all night. And it completely backfired. It's like now you're on their mind, and it's causing some kind of like hesitation. They want to pull back. They might feel like they want to leave early because now they feel all exposed in your energy. They didn't think that they were going to be feeling a lot of these emotions. Red flags could be coming up. The signs are cautioning you, right? Maybe emotions that they try to hide. It could be also red flags in their current relationship as well, right? The signs are cautioning you the longer you stay in something that I feel like they could be feeling like they're faking this relationship, because when you're around divine feminine, all of these red flags go up. It's like you're making this person either blush or feel uncomfortable. Even that paired in with the dark night of the soul. The red flags in that current relationship that they're in, and that's what somebody gets for trying to get a reaction out of you. It's like now all of the attention is focused in on them. Now all of a sudden your masculines are craving to be in your presence. I'm hearing how funny you are with the playfulness card as well, and they could be watching you interact or socialize with other people, and they might feel like, I miss that, right? In this current relationship that I'm in, it feels tense. It feels like we argue a lot. These are all of the feelings that are hidden right now that are coming up, and it only took you stepping into that room for them to start feeling like that, right? They could be remembering and awakening to the fact that it's like, hey, now that you've stepped into the room, you've filled it up with this beautiful, warm, lighthearted laughter. Or they could be listening in on you having a conversation with somebody like at a distance, and they could be like smirking, hearing you tell a joke, and they're the person that they're with, this woman that they're with, is looking at them like, what are you smiling at? Huh? What's so funny? What are you laughing at? So it could be really triggering them right now. Like, I feel like your presence is now all of a sudden making them feel tense in this relationship that they're in. All of a sudden people went from, I feel like going like this, waiting for your arrival, to now feeling like sour, you know? Like they had a Sour Patch candy in their mouths just like twisted up because they weren't expecting to now feel like how they're feeling. Same with the divine masculine. He's feeling the tensity, the intensity in the room as well, wondering if everybody else feels it too. That's what it's like in these twin flame connections on the journey. It's like you feel so nervous, and you feel like everybody can tell that you are just absolutely enthralled by your counterpart in this moment. And I feel like for a lot of your divine masculines, that's what they're feeling. That's why many of them might have someone looking at them like, I wish I could just smack that smirk off your face right now. And in the masculine's head, I feel like they're just thinking to themselves like, holy shit, like, why, how did you even end up here? I didn't even think that you were going to show up. I didn't even think that you were going to come, right? Maybe you guys had some tense moments in the past. Maybe they thought that you were going to be in this lack, suffering energy. You're going to be super late or show up not looking as good or on top of your game. This is how somebody thought that you were going to end up at this, like, get together. You're going to see them and you're going to be devastated. But that was not the case. Let's get some of your energy about what they did see that you have going on, divine feminines. What do you have going on? Okay, so many of you are on guard. They see you as protected. Many of you might be sharp. We do have escort as well, so maybe some of you could have shown up with a date. You know, just a friend, okay? And I feel like you came to teach a very good lesson as well. Many of you are saying like you wanted to provoke me and you definitely got what you were asking for. Somebody pulled your energy in to cause you chaos. They thought that they were going to ambush you or cause destruction, provoke you in some way. And I feel like all it did was cause some kind of tower moment for the person that they're with, right? This masculine energy that they're with. They really thought that, they thought that they were going to show up and for some of you, like, throw you off your horse, throw you off your game, but you came in there in such a good mood, looking good, smelling good, everybody complimenting you, I think everybody happy to see you after a long time. This wants to come out. Some of you could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and you are looking hot and on fire. I'm hearing nothing can break you down. Like, a lot of people really did think that you were gonna miss out on this event, or you were gonna show up not feeling 100%, but something shifted. I feel like many of you kept quiet as well about either like some kind of inner transformation you were going through, and that's why people thought that you were going to come in this energy, because you guys have been quiet for a long time. That's why I feel like your masculines thought that you were never even going to show, right? They were at a distance from you. You guys went through something that really took a toll on your heart space, divine feminine, but you guys chose to rise above whatever pain and suffering this connection caused. And I do have a lot of feeling that it has to do with either like choosing this karmic person that they're with and then experiencing misery behind closed doors because of it. That's why you guys showed up, because you guys were like, you know what, if they're going to choose that other situation, I'm not going to let it, take from me in any way. Look at that, we have decisions. So I do feel like this person chose a different path. It might have triggered you also in a way to go through your own dark night of the soul. And instead of running and hiding, you chose to, rise above it. Okay, let's get your masculine's current energy, and then we will close off this message. What are they now dealing with in their heart space? Okay, so we have forgiving and learning, and then we do have worth waiting for. Okay, so many of you are just being called to let this unfold naturally. Let your masculine's feelings for you develop and unfold naturally, because I do feel like forgiving and learning is happening between you two. You're being called to have just like an open mind on this. You've changed a lot, divine feminines. You went through some kind of transformation and you allowed it to teach you. That's why I feel like with guard, you came through as like, I've learned a lesson and I'm never going back to that place again. I feel like people weren't counting on you to come to this event, this party, this gathering after experiencing like your transformation. They thought that you were still in hiding, licking your wounds. And that's why somebody was prepared to show up and be like, you're not going to be looking as good. They're going to be looking way better than you. They can't wait to see you show up, and they're going to be with your divine masculine. This is somebody that was really plotting and planning to, again, like ambush you. They were waiting for you to show up and then your energy to be completely thrown off. Instead, their energy got thrown off. You became the star of the party, the star of the show. Everybody was happy to see you. You could have even been celebrating accomplishments or getting congratulations about stuff that your masculine and this person that they're with didn't know that you were working on in the background, or everybody was like, well, that's why you've been away. And you're just like, yeah, like I was traveling, or I just got back from, this country, or, oh yeah, people are congratulating you. I don't know why I'm getting that for some of you. And somebody is like, oh shit. Your accomplishments are getting celebrated. You are being praised in front of two people that weren't expecting to see you or thought that you were going to show up in the ways that you did. Okay, that's the gist of the message there. All right, guys, if you'd like a personal session, you know where to find me. I'll be over at Hipsy. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.